Marcus Bryant had just left work, a little later than usual. The night was quiet, the streets of his small southern town empty and still under the haze of summer heat. His windows were down, jazz spilling softly from the speakers of his new Mercedes-Benz. He was less than 10 minutes from home. That's when he noticed the flashing red and blue lights in his rearview mirror. He signaled, slowed down, and pulled over. Keeping both hands on the steering wheel, Marcus waited. His heart ticked up a notch. This wasn't new to him. A black man in a luxury car was often mistaken for something else. He took a deep breath. 2 white officers approached, one on each side. The one on the driver's side, Officer Frank, rapped on the window. Marcus rolled it down. "License and registration," Frank barked. Marcus nodded. "It's in the glove compartment. I'm going to reach for it slowly." The second officer, Officer Andrew, had his hand hovering over his gun. Marcus moved cautiously, handed over his documents. "This vehicle matches the description of a stolen car reported in the area," Frank said, peering into the back seat. "I can assure you, sir, this is my car. I've got the title in the glove box too." But Frank was already turning back to the cruiser, muttering into his radio. Then came the command, "Step out of the vehicle." Marcus blinked. "Officer, may I ask why?" "I've done nothing wrong." Before he could finish, Andrew yanked open the door. Strong hands grabbed him, yanking him from the seat. His body hit the pavement hard. "Don't resist," one of them shouted, though Marcus hadn't moved an inch except to brace his fall. "Hands behind your back." He complied, his cheek pressed to the rough ground. A nearby passerby recorded the entire scene. Another voice, shaky but firm, shouted, "I got you on camera." Rough hands patted him down. Nothing. No weapons. No drugs. No stolen goods. Still, they cuffed him. Hours later, Marcus sat on a cold bench in a holding cell. No charges. No apology. Just silence. The video made its rounds online. Hashtags. News headlines. Outrage. Protesters lined the steps of City Hall by the weekend. Officers Frank and Andrew were placed on leave pending internal review. The police chief gave a half-hearted press release, defending procedures. Marcus, meanwhile, stood at a podium in a packed community center days later. His voice trembled slightly, but he didn't falter. "I was pulled out of my car like a criminal for existing while black. I want change, not just for me, but for my kids." He filed a lawsuit. Joined local activists. Told his story wherever it would be heard. Weeks later, Marcus walked through the park with his 2 children, one hand wrapped around each of theirs. The air was cooler now. They laughed at something silly, but Marcus's eyes stayed watchful. The trauma hadn't vanished. Yet as he looked down at his children's faces, he felt something else alongside the pain, something like hope.